Not Loki being a little engineer, scientist, godlike creator of the TVA, man. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm reacting to Loki Season 2, Episode 6, the finale of Season 2. And after just watching the fifth episode, the penultimate episode, I am so confused. Like, I haven't had time to think, so I'm reacting to these back to back. So I haven't really had time to like sit and ponder and think. So initially my thoughts are Loki created the TVA. That's my initial thoughts because he can control space and time. No one else can really do that. And then Ouroboros, Obi, I forgot what his name was in the in his original timeline, if that's even his original timeline. I don't even know if those are those their original timelines, or is that just something Loki created to get to the point to where he needed to realize that he can kind of control things. I think that that's the real timeline. So it's really, my thoughts are, and I'm gonna see if it's gonna be confirmed in this. Loki created the TVA. He created He Who Remains. I think Loki is the creator of He Who Remains, and He Who Remains knew that in the finale last season, but he didn't want to tell Loki that because I guess it's kind of a journey that Loki has to go through, and so Loki's up here, like Loki's up here, and then He Who Remains is here, and He Who Remains is controlled by what Loki wants him to do. So maybe in another timeline or whatever, Loki told He Who Remains, hey, this is what you need to do in order to keep things in order. And He Who Remains was like, yeah, okay, I'll do that. And then maybe there was like other issues that He Who Remains had to deal with even by himself. But Loki is the head of this. At least that's my thoughts. I don't know if that even made sense. It makes sense in my brain, so hopefully it makes sense in you guys' brain. But those are my initial thoughts. I'm going to see if it's going to be confirmed in this finale episode, and so I'm just gonna get right into it. So here we go, you guys, let's go.
I am Loki of Asgard, and I am burdened with glorious purpose.
Talk about a character arc. Loki has went from bad to like amazing.
He Who Remains, this is his kingdom.
He Who Remains, this is his kingdom. This is your kingdom, Loki.
Sylvie, stop.
You want the throne.
He doesn't want the throne, it's his throne. And He Who Remains is just a little cog in the wheel. He can control his time slipping by just willing it with his power, because he can control time and space. Space and time.
Time to be brave.
So this is where the last episode left off. Are they going to stop him from doing that, though? So that's him. His consciousness going back. Stop, Victor. Yeah, so they have to stop him.
How long will he have?
Be brave.
So he's going to let him do it? So Loki's going to still let him. I wonder why, though. Why didn't he stop him from doing that?
Temporal radiation is just too high.
Obi,
Is he dead?
what could we have done differently?
Good question. We took too long.
Again. Faster.
Listen, get in, get...
He can control all of this.
Load the multiplier, hit the green button, launch it, and get back, okay?
Okay.
Okay, no time to argue. Come on. Listen,
Get in, get suited up, get down the gangway as fast as you can. Load the multiplier, hit the green button, launch it, and get back, okay?
This is the third time. He got this man doing this over and over and over.
Time is of the essence.
They're like, what?
Again.
Again.
Oh.
Fully stay mocked up.
Everyone, Victor, this model is not finished, okay? There's only one coat of paint on this.
There's only one coat of paint on it.
We have to get timely suited up and to the loom.
Why me?
Because you volunteered. You did. You will wear this protective suit. Mobius, you're in luck. It looks like Mobius, but it's actually Victor Timely. Everybody following?
Yes.
Good. Load the multiplier into the launcher, spin it, hit the green button, which will launch it where it will dock with the loom.
The multiplier isn't ready yet.
It is. With this, a prototype.
But it's going to take some time to adapt my throughput
How long?
multiplier.
How long?
Depends. I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Yeah, what is that?
Obi, how long will it take me to know everything that you know about mechanics, physics, and engineering? But I'm a fast learner, and I'm a god.
Well, let's start at the beginning then.
Start at the
We don't
beginning.
have time for this. Look, it's better if we work alone.
Obi, how long would it take?
Decades.
Centuries.
Yeah, we ain't got that time, bruh. So Loki spent hundreds of years learning everything just so they can do this. But time doesn't matter, so
Worse than I thought. We have to move fast. Who's it going to be?
It's him. It's you. You volunteer.
we're like doing this again.
Tape your right thumb, left knee, and faceplate, or the temporal radiation will peel your skin right off. What's the first step? Trip hazard.
Right thumb, left knee, face.
One last thing.
Yes.
Whatever you do not set the multiplier down where it will roll off the gangway. Because we don't allow it to interface directly with Timely's adaptive exponential computing system. With all those upgrades, it will allow the loom to scale the capacity to manage the backlog of branches. The rings. Rings are too small. We're going to make them bigger.
Not Loki being a little engineer, scientist, godlike creator of the TVA, man.
Shit.
Begin to latch his helmet. Let's latch his helmet.
So he's been doing this a long time.
This all seems a bit rushed.
He said, only for you it's rushed. Me, it took hundreds of years to get this. Oh, is he gonna make it? Faster. Huff it, huff it, huff it, Victor. It's all happening fast for me. I feel you, Mobius. Press the green button. Press the green button. Press the green button.
Hit the green button.
Button.
Whew. Okay, finally.
Hit the button. It can be a little sticky.
No, hit it harder. Oh.
It's working. It's working. It's going to work this time. Come on, Vic. Come on. Go, 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 go.
Is he gonna make it back? Oh, he's gonna make it back. End the story. Episode over, right? Oh, it's getting bigger, yeah.
Oh, yes.
I guess everything worked. Happily ever after, right?
These readings are off.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
How can the readings be off? How?
The loom is overloading again. But there's just too many branches.
They're gonna have to prune. What they didn't want to, they're gonna have to prune.
Duplicating and expanding at an infinite rate.
They're going to have to prune them. Oh, no. What he tried to not want to do. He didn't want to do that.
It's a scaling problem. My loom will never be able to accommodate for an infinitely growing multiverse.
So no matter how much we increase the throughput, it will never be enough.
Never enough.
And the loom will always fail.
As soon as the timeline started branching, this was doomed to happen.
It's exactly what he said in the first episode, or first season. It's going to go right back to what we were doing. He's gonna go back to this point in time. He's gonna let him live. It's exactly what he said would happen.
What you feel. What were you thinking, trusting me? I can't be trusted. You have to believe me. You must not follow through. It all ends if you do. I know this sounds strange. I've seen it.
You've been seduced by a throne.
The last thing I want is a throne. Sylvie, stop!
If you want me to stop, you'll have to kill me.
Oh, Lord, no. He Who Remains is like, oh, this is good. I ain't had this much action in a minute. So now he gotta fight her. Dog, Loki, you can't fight Sylvie?
Don't tell me I'm a disappointment.
If you want me to stop, you'll have to kill me.
How far back is he gonna have to go to stop Sylvie? Is he gonna kill Sylvie?
If you want to stop me, you'll have to kill me.
Is he gonna have to kill Sylvie? He don't want to kill her.
If you want to stop me, you'll have to kill me. If you want to stop me, you'll have to kill me.
Oh no.
Why do you never try to stop her? Fight back. Do something.
How many times have you been at this? Oh, come on. You're not telling me you haven't learned how to pause time yet.
He playing games.
This isn't the first time we've had this conversation, is it?
How did you know?
I know about the slipping. And who do you think paved that road? Any guesses? Survey says? Here you were, slipping through time, thinking you were sticking it to the system, gonna beat the man, and then whoop!
Oh. So He Who Remains knew that.
Oh, kiddo, did you really think I was just gonna sit back and let her kill me? Reincarnation, baby. Uh-huh. Okay, so, this is a lot for you. I get it. So why don't you just go through this a couple thousand more times, get your bearings, and then you just let me know.
So never mind. Oh.
And what makes you think this is the first time we've had this conversation?
Seems you figured it all out. Hmm?
Huh.
Tell me, how is Victor timely? You're having some problems with the temporal loom.
Scaling problem.
Scaling problem. That's what he told you? Victor told you it was a scaling problem. Wow. No, there's no problem. The temporal loom is a failsafe. Deletes the ones that aren't supposed to be there. Everything except the sacred timeline. And it's
What?
easy, well, that's just collateral damage. No biggie.
No
Easy to
biggie.
rebuild.
No biggie.
And as you may or may not know, my variants are already out there. There's too many.
I won't stop.
Doesn't matter.
Never stopped me before.
Jeez. I had it all wrong. So He Who Remains is on top. And he had all this. This was his plan all along, just like it was in season 1. Ha! Okay, touche. So does he take over then? Or does he kill Sylvie? He's going to kill Sylvie and let him live.
I'll break your loom.
But the loom prevents a brutal war where nothing survives, Loki. Not even the sacred timeline you've ever experienced was yours because I was here, alone. I keep us safe. Can't you see what I'm offering here is mercy?
It sounds like Thanos.
No. I'll find another way.
There is no other way.
Okay. And around
we go.
And around we go. Break the loom and you cause a war that kills us all. Game over. Or kill her.
Sylvie's gonna die. Oh.
What are you gonna do? Finish what I started. I don't want to be, I was born to be.
No, but king of what, exactly? We gotta keep going.
No. I know what this is.
So we're going back.
You want to know why I do what I do, why I have so much range.
This is something else.
How do you choose who lives and who dies?
It was the proper flow of time.
What comfort is that?
Comfort? There's no comfort. You're not gonna find comfort at the TVA. Gotta keep the big picture in mind.
It's all gonna go back to the sacred timeline.
Trust me, you never want to be the guy who avoids it because you can't live with the burden.
Ooh.
No, there's no comfort. You just choose your burden.
Some people gotta live, some people gotta die. That is the way of time. Y'all, this is... And that was a variant timeline. Some people gotta die. They're just not meant to be. They are literally not meant to be. He's gonna stop it. Pause time. Or pause matter, whatever.
We're outside time. I finally learned to control the time slipping. It was designed to protect the sacred timeline and nothing else.
Of course it is.
I'm out of options, Sylvie. I've tried everything.
Literally.
The only way that anything
As
survives.
if I never kill he who remains in the first place. So you have to kill me.
Poor Sylvie. But that's the burden that Loki's gonna have to bear. That's his burden.
I'm not giving you my blessing if that's what you're waiting for.
It's the sacred timeline. Or nothing.
It's not enough to protect the sacred timeline, Loki. Who are you to decide we can't die fighting?
Oh.
You're replacing one nightmare with another. I've lived through enough of them to know that sometimes it's okay to destroy something.
So he's gonna replace He Who Remains? I don't know. What's gonna happen? I've been like speechless this whole episode, basically. Is he just gonna let it explode? So he's gonna do it himself? Why though? What will that do?
I know what I want. I know what kind of God I need to be. For you. For all of us.
And so is he gonna like time jump or like to the end of the thing? Or is he just gonna run down? Can't he just like teleport from one part of the thing to the other? Oh, that's his little outfit, his little Loki outfit. Is he making it bigger just by his power? What? Oh, he blew it up. He destroyed it. So there's no more timeline at all. But then, how does time go on? Is he just going to make another one? He's going to end it, and then he's going to let it go again. Make another one again. Is he giving the branches life again? Yo, Loki, powerful. What is that? What is that? Y'all, I don't even understand what's going on. Is that a rip in space and time? Oh, that's where He Who Remains is. So Loki can just manipulate space and time by himself because he's that powerful. So is he going back? Oh. He's going back to He Who Remains? In the little castle thing?
He's giving us a chance.
So what is happening? Oh. Is he giving the dying branches new life? Oh, he's grabbing them because he's gonna make his own sacred timeline. Is that what it is? He's gathering them? Oh. And that's the throne? So that brings me back to my original thing. Loki is the creator of the TVA. And he's more powerful than He Who Remains. Because he destroyed everything. And he said, I'm going to recreate it. I'm going to recreate it. Whoa. So he's going to make it to where they can all live. Or they can all thrive. Oh, it's like a tree. The tree of life. So he made it to where they can all live. Let's grow together.
How are things going over here?
Hey, y'all. I'm Miss Minutes.
And are we sure she won't?
Try to kill us all?
Yeah.
We don't know. So He Who Remains kind of jerry-rigged it to only be the way he wanted it to be, but theoretically it doesn't need to be the way he wanted it to be. It could be the way, however. Maybe that, okay, it's coming together. I'm thinking, my brain's working.
Do any of them know that we exist yet?
Nope. I guess one of them caused a little bit of a ruckus on 616 adjacent realm, but they handled it, so we're all good for now.
But they handled it. So now all they have to do is, instead of pruning other timelines, all they have to do is prune He Who Remains. Your file as requested. So he can know who he is on the original timeline. So he made it away. Oh, the timekeepers are back.
Oh, it is a good reminder. Those who do not remember the past are
bound to repeat it.
You're leaving.
gotta go see what exactly it is we've been protecting for all this time. They need you in there.
Girl, you can leave. Period. So Ravonna is just gone, right? Or is she still around? For all time. Official Handbook, 2nd edition. So Ravonna is alive. Oh, but she's in... Oh yeah, she got pruned. She got pruned by Loki. So she's in... That's what you get, girl. You was loyal to the wrong one. You were loyal to the wrong one. So now she gonna get eat up by Elias, right? For all time, always. She's in the void, right? And she's about to get eat up by Elias. You about to be destroyed. lost.
The inmates are running the asylum. Okay, Pete.
Oh.
The yard could do with a bit of work. It's weird that Loki's not here, isn't it?
Yeah. I might just wait here for a little bit.
Is that it? Wow. So Loki's like the timekeeper now. He controls the flow of time. It's not a branch anymore. It's a tree. Oh, metaphor. I just got that. It's not a branch. It's a tree. What a finale. What a show. I'm just thinking back to my intro now, and I think I was like kind of right, but not really. I wasn't right. I was kind of wrong. But so what happened is he who remained created the thoroughput, the loom, essentially, to make sure that his outcome always came to be. And I think he kind of just thought in his mind everything that would happen through his sort of time. Like he did it so many times, but he always had the loom. The loom made sure that every scenario that he thought of would essentially come. It would essentially make it to where he would be back where he was, and always. But if you just destroy the loom altogether, he made it seem like things would just die. And they kind of did, but what Loki did, Loki's like really powerful, I guess. He got those dying timelines, essentially, and he kind of just willed them back to life, or created them back to life. So, and that essentially created instead of the branched, it created a tree. I'm just like, oh y'all, my brain is like right now. So my thoughts is now that Loki kind of brought all those timelines back together to create the tree. Does he now have to exist in a place where, kind of like how He Who Remained existed, outside of space and time, to where he can control it and make sure that the tree stays the way it is, and it can get bigger and smaller. There's nothing like keeping it a certain way. It can just do whatever it wants. And the only thing that he has to worry about is pruning Kangs. So like before the TVA, they had to prune entire timelines to keep the thoroughput, to keep the loom regulated. But now a tree can grow as big as it wants. And the only thing that they have to worry about is Kang breaking out of that and making things difficult. And so all they have to do is prune Kangs and not prune entire timelines. If I understood that correctly. Which in that case, I understand how there would be the Secret Wars and the Kang Wars and all that stuff. It's literally just Kang rebelling, because Kang is mad that he can't control anymore. So his thing, it kind of goes back to the very beginning where he's trying to destroy the timeline. But maybe in this situation, he won't be able to. If that makes sense. That's what I'm getting from it. Ooh, my brain is in a teaser, y'all. What are your thoughts of this season? I like that. So, but now, okay. So now, how does the MCU continue with the storyline? Does it just go back to, and now we can have all these different variant branches, and they can all coexist as the multiverse, and then we can just jump in between different universes? Or I don't know. My brain, y'all. This was good. But yeah, like how does the MCU kind of continue with this? Do we go back to a sacred timeline, or do we just jump in between different branches throughout the various stories that they're going to be telling with X-Men and, Wolverine and how Deadpool, how all of that's going to kind of come together? So I want to know how they keep it going. Like that's a good way to like have multiple stories, multiple universes that they can tell a story through, and this is just gonna keep on going until the end of time. Marvel is gonna keep going until the end of time. So that was good. That was good. Give me your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you guys thought of this finale. I really, really enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.